new easy Canada immigration program starting 2024 fall this year. So in a couple of months from now, there will be two new major immigration programs starting in Canada. And we are expecting, guys, I'm going to tell you what the expectations are, because these programs haven't started yet. We are expecting the English requirements are going to be very low, almost no English requirements. We are expecting it to be at CLB4. Educational requirements extremely low too. Simple high school graduation. You wouldn't probably need a university degree or a college diploma for these programs that I'm about to cover for you. And of course, work experience up to 1 year or maybe even 1 year. So guys, these are the basic requirements that we are expecting for the government of Canada to announce in a couple of months from now, by the fall of 2024, this year. So guys, what are these programs, guys? Well, it's basically a rural immigration program and francophone immigration program. There are two of them, okay? So I want to tell you guys what is going to happen, guys. Right now, the government of Canada is already working with employers and communities in those regions to bring in more people into those regions. Now, there are couple of problems with those regions that the government of Canada and immigration services are trying to solve here. Number one is, well, lack of labor, lack of people. They need highly qualified individuals like you or me in rural areas of Canada, where Canadians who are born there do not want to live there. Guys, look at what's happening in Canada. Same thing probably happened in your country as well. It's happening everywhere globally. You see what's going on in Calgary, where I'm right now, is there's no houses to live in. Okay, I was just in a house, guys, multiple offer, unconditional, just sold the house in Millrise across the road over there. I work as a real estate agent, Experience in Calgary, Alberta here. That's what I do right now after driving for Uber and after recording these videos for like 6 years now, 5 or 6 years. Guys, let me know in the comments down below when you found this channel and how long you've been watching it. But anyways, before I went into real estate, everything was fine. But now everyone is moving to Calgary. Why is there not enough houses? Because people are living in rural areas. People don't want to be living there anymore. So it is basically, there is a demographical issue. All the youngsters are moving to bigger cities, and population decline, labor shortages, economical decline, and everyone is moving to metropolitan cities like Calgary. Well, they started moving to Toronto and Vancouver, and then they realized there is no more space left, and they're like, oh my goodness, there is Calgary, a third city in Canada, let's go and take it. And they came here, and now everything is skyrocketing, the prices are skyrocketing. Back to the topic, guys. So how is the government of Canada resolving this problem? Well, first they blame the immigrants. They punish the international students. They put a quota for that. They said they will be cutting down immigration to make housing more affordable and all these things. But they came for a solution, saying, hey guys, if we bring people to a rural area, nobody's going to complain about it. We'll still get our economical resolution. We'll still get resolve the problem with labor shortages, demographic problem, and nobody's going to say that those people are coming and taking our houses here, and it's going to solve our economical problem. So they're starting new programs, and it's based on the success of the programs such as Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. That was there before, RINP. I made a video about that years back on this channel, guys. Even before I went into real estate, I made a video about this immigration program. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, guys, they are working right now. So how many communities? There are 15 communities, guys. And so here's the highlight that you should know. First of all, there are 15 communities. The start of these programs are fall of 2024. So they are trying to support rural and francophone areas of Canada. So they are working with those communities to lure you into those communities. So what is the promise? Well, look, the government of Canada says, if you think, and it's my speculation on that too, you let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you agree or not, is, hey, look, if we let these people, highly qualified, who cannot come to Canada through express entry or any other program, who are like trying to find any way to come here, if we tell them, hey, look, if you're okay to stay in those communities far off in a rural area, get a job there, and you're okay to stay there as long as you get your permanent residency, then that might be a way to lure you in to Canada to cover those labor shortages. And I think it works pretty nicely, especially with people who don't have enough IELTS score, CLB score, so with English requirements, who don't have too much of work experience, too much of expectations, but yet they're qualified. People who don't have too much of education. I'm just speculating in terms of education because these programs are going to be announced in the fall of 2024. And that means, guys, I'll cover them on this channel in more detail for you. So we will be talking about these programs. I'll cover, I promise you guys, as soon as they're out, I'll make a video for you and we'll go through every detail, every nook and corner of this immigration program, and we'll know exactly what it is about, what would be the requirements for education, for English, or anything, or any caveat. But we do know that right now the government of Canada is working with the employers, they are working with the and they are trying to figure out a way on the details on how it's going to work. So they'll have multiple streams, basically multiple immigration pilot programs. And those pilot programs, what pilot program is usually a program that lasts like 3 years. But some of those pilot programs, they stop being pilot programs, and in the end they become so successful. A lot of these programs actually became permanent immigration programs. These are federal programs. So there are a couple of different programs for Immigration Canada. There are provincial ones, and then there are federal ones. These ones are federal. They're not provincial, tied to the provincial government, just so you know, guys. And we'll know all the details on these programs very soon. So I'm going to cover it, and I'm really excited to tell you. So 15 communities. So why are they doing it, guys? Well, first of all, for the economical growth of those regions and to support the Francophone minorities. So they will have a special program, as they always do, because there's not enough Francophone people in Canada. And honestly, guys, it's a second national language of Canada, but besides Parliament and besides that part of Canada where Quebec has, almost nobody speaks French here. Even French people in Alberta don't speak French anymore. They forgot. I know a bunch of French people who do not remember because their parents used to speak French, but they didn't practice it and they lost it. Maybe they could recover, but they didn't use it for decades. So Government of Canada is trying to kind of support that minority, support that kind of culture, and open some immigration streams for people who speak French better than English to have a better chance to stay. So you might actually have, if you speak French on a certain level, even doesn't have to be great, like parlez-vous français, and that's it. I'm just joking, guys. I'm making fun of this part, but anyways, we always make fun of French people here in Alberta, in the English-speaking part of Canada, but that's not the right thing to do anyways. I'm just joking with you guys. Anyways, if you know French, you might just have extra points, extra chances for this immigration program, and it's great, guys. I want to cover this program. I really want to see what exactly would be the details. I think it's big, and knowing about these programs that are going to be launching in the fall of this year, which is, we are already in June and July, August. Guys, 3 months left. September, bam! These programs might just launch somewhere at that time, and you watch this video, so you will be there on Google, you will be there on YouTube, and I'll publish a video, so don't forget to subscribe, and you jump on it, and I'm hoping to see you guys in Canada. I also want to say that a lot of people, you watching this channel since 2018, in 2020, before I even went into real estate, I already helped many of you guys purchase homes here in Calgary, Alberta, and you were watching this channel from Africa, from India, from other countries. It's awesome, guys. It's literally, it's crazy when you were watching this video from back home, and then you came to Canada and I helped you buy your home. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty. It's crazy, guys, how things turn around. Right now you might be sitting at some place in United Emirates watching this video, and then you're like 5 years down the road, you call me up and you say, hey Igor, I want to buy a house. I watched you from back home and now I'm here and I'm fully settled. I'm already Canadian. And guys, it's an insane amount of people watching this channel and your success stories. Let me know in the comments down below how your journey is going, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see you guys in Canada. See you soon.